What's going on, guys? It's Fungun Boys here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. This is part 2 of me reading the blog post. It's a bloody hefty blog post, but yeah, let's get right back into it. Down on the Farm Survival Mode Intel. The first survival map coming at launch is a focused bite-sized experience set on the Van Dor family farm that lies within the larger round base zombies map. This is just a taste of the main event waiting for you in Ashes of the Dam, providing an opportunity to jump in and simply slay some zombies with no distractions. In survival, you and optionally your teammates venture within the perimeter of the map, in this case the farmstead, and hold out for as long as possible. There are fewer places to run. Old Tessie is out of commission, and tactical positioning is the key to keeping the undead forces at bay. Once the power to the farm has been restored, you have a focused plan to survive for as long as possible, but with little chance of escape. Any accessible caches and machines available in standard mode appear in an identical location in survival mode. Any other interactive crafting tables, wall buys, or machines not in the standard mode area of the map are moved into the survival map, allowing you to be fully tooled up, providing you got the necessary essence and salvage. For example, in standard mode, Van Dor Farm doesn't have a Pack-a-Punch or the Wonder Fizz machine, so both are dropped into the survival mode map. In survival, your options are clear. Fight for as many rounds as you can, judging the best time to flee via exfil before you're overwhelmed by the dead. Survival mode playable in the Black Ops 7 beta. And the best part, you'll be playing survival mode in the Black Ops 7 beta. Get ready to sink your teeth into a small taste of the full Ashes of the Damned experience next weekend. Look for more information about accessing this mode in our forthcoming Call of Duty Next coverage on September 30th. Match preparation loadouts, cost exempt. Tool up and choose your preferred offensive capabilities in the Weapons Zombies loadout menu, where you can bring the following with you into the Dark Ether modes other than Cursed. A ranged weapon from the primary or secondary category. Specific attachments with the gunsmith continue to offer zombie-specific benefits like an increased chance at criticals or salvage. A single melee weapon. A field upgrade that can be changed in match at the pause menu. Tactical equipment including stalwarts like Decoy and old favorites like the Thimble Monkey and LT-53 Casimir, along with Black Ops 7 specific tacticals, lethal equipment, a gobblegum pack, 5 gobblegums that can be swapped to another player chosen pack in match at the pause menu. Gobblegum inventories from Black Ops 6 will be accessible in Black Ops 7. Black Ops 7 loadout confirmations and changes. Build codes. In addition to the return of zombies' preferred builds, weapons you construct in the gunsmith now have an associated build code they can both share with friends or import using a code you see someone using. 30 weapons to level up unlocked. There are 30 weapons to choose from at the launch of Black Ops 7. You can take into zombies, each with an impressive leveling journey with multiple military, special, and mastery camos to unlock. Consult the multiplayer intel blast blog for further details. Weapon prestige. Weapon prestige is available in zombies for all Black Ops 7 weapons, including the ability to unlock a unique prestige attachment and more weapon camos with each weapon. Support weapons. These return to Black Ops 7, including the all-new Disciple Injection, as well as a selection of Black Ops 7 ordnance. Find these as dropped loot or build them at the crafting table. Melee weapon adjustments. There are beneficial change coming to melee weapons in Black Ops 7, allowing them to inflict critical and more damaging attacks, allowing for more personality with every melee weapon you use. Look for a full explanation of this feature later in this blog. Part 3. New and returning features. Some are new and returning features. Essence, salvage, and power-ups intel. Essence can now be gained by recycling gobblegum. Salvage drops scale in value with missed rewards returned at milestones, while power-ups gain a random perk option while fire sale discounts traps alongside mystery boxes. And the enhancement overload Black Ops 7 Zombies launches with a huge variety of Coca-Colas, ammo mods, and field upgrades, a massive augment expansion with 66 new choices, 192 total augments, research, progress continue from Black Ops 6, and a new overheal mechanic, letting you stack buffs and customize your survival chances like never before. There's so much information that we've carved off an entire blog detailing all the augments coming at launch. Sorry for my coughing, guys. War buys, ammo caches, and mystery box. War buys add ammo for the weapon you bought, and the armor upgrades are newly streamlined. Ammo caches return with updated visuals and scaling costs. Mystery boxes return, now granting ether tools and improved rarities as round progress. Crafting tables, arsenal machines, and pack-a-punching crafting tables introduce a new and returning tacticals, lethal, and support, including a new disciple injection. TED tasks, HUD options, and exfil. TED tasks involve SAM trials, HUD customization continues, and exfil shifts to eerie phone boost, summoning high-value targets before escape can recur. And more solar save, pause, and armory systems continue from Black Ops 6. New additions including firing range, loadout testing, expanded zombies intel, weapon prestige, weekly and mastery badge challenges, and more. Currencies confirmed: Essence and Salvage. The two main forms of zombies currency, Essence and Salvage, are returning. Essence is a distilled universal energy earned quickly by slaying the undead. Spend Essence to keep yourself alive in the following ways: power up objective devices to progress the mission, door buys unlock doors, optionally splitting the cost with a teammate, or paying for half to return later with more Essence to complete the unlocking. Access wall buys, armor and weapons, ammo caches, jump pads, mystery box, Coca-Cola machines, pack-a-punch machines, vehicle summon stations, TED tasks, and traps, certain gobblegums, gunsmith attachments, as well as vulture perk augments can influence the amount of essence dropped. Salvage takes the form of small piles of scrap, usually found at random from fallen enemies. Salvage drops remain player specific and have the following general uses: to access an ammo mod and apply its associated elemental power to your current weapon via the arsenal machine, to upgrade the rarity tier of your weapon from base grey to uncommon green to rare blue, epic purple, and finally a legendary orange, so it inflicts more damage via the arsenal machine. Certain gunsmith attachments as well as the vulture perk can influence the amount of salvage drop. Changes to essence and salvage. Gobblegums can now be recycled to receive instant additional essence. The amount you receive is determined by the gobblegum rarity. The salvage bonus from certain silence attachments can perform similarly to Black Ops 7 counterparts have been lowered, so other muzzle attachments become a valid choice. Amassing missed salvage. If you find salvage hard to come by, expect some help in this regard. Every 10 rounds, you're awarded around 50% of any salvage you previously missed picking up, and which subsequently disappeared, along with an on-screen message indicating this good fortune. Power-ups. The randomly appearing gold-plated rewards that grant a temporary buff for a limited time are back. Usually appear after you slay an impressive number of foes and remain on the map for a few seconds. Power-ups are Also available via specific gobbleguns, power-ups can still be found in other more secretive ways. The following power-ups are confirmed to be coming to Black Ops 7 Zombies: Insta-Kill, Double Points, Max Ammo, Nuke, Fire Sale, Bonus Points, Full Power, Max Ammo, and Random Pack. I'm not going to read the descriptions of them. You guys can read them because most people reading this blog post probably already know from the previous game. Changes to power-ups. Max Ammo power-up now fills your equipment as well as your ammunition. The Fire Sale power-up now also temporarily reduces the cost of traps and wall buys. The Random Power Random Perk power-up has now been added to the randomly dropped power-ups as well. A number of perks must be purchased by all teammates before the power-up can appear. Multiple power-ups randomly dropping within a single round is now a more frequent occurrence. There's a new Gobblegum Power Vacuum that increases the chances of power-ups spawning after zombie kills. Any Gobblegums that summon power-ups like Killjoy on their house, Legendary, and Hidden Power Ultra now automatically activate the power-ups they summon. Adjusting the taxes of one new player and removing the need to physically run to them. Enhancements overview. Spending time in the research laboratory certainly starts to pay dividends as Black Ops 7 launches with a huge selection of Coca-Colas, ammo mods, and field upgrades, as well as a massive influx of new augments across this content. There are new research diagrams for each attachment, as well as new powerful buffs to wield across the dark ether. Black Ops 7 Zombies arrives with 24 different types of enhancements, divided into 3 familiar categories. 12 types of Coca-Cola. I'm not gonna read all these. 6 types of ammo mod. 6 types of field upgrade. And then I'll leave that on screen for a moment if you want to pause. There we go. I'll continue. Every one of these enhancements arrives with a set of augments to unlock and use. Some returning augments have received tuning changes and tweaks, so forget some of what you know and prepare to learn some new tricks. For each returning enhancement, Juggernaut for example, expect 6 augments from Black Ops 6 plus 2 brand new augments, 1 major, 1 minor. Black Ops 6 augment research continues with all your completed augment unlocks for every returning Coca-Cola, ammo mod, and field upgrade accessible in Black Ops 7. Research all 8 augments in your research diagram, and you can then unlock the extra slot minor augment, which enables you to equip the second minor augment in-game. Therefore, once you fully research a specific perk, an ammo mod, or a field upgrade in Black Ops 7, you have a total of 8 augments, with 3, 1 major, 2 minor, being active during a match. You may have noticed Black Ops 6 ammo mods, Light Mend and Shadow Blast, and 3 field upgrades, Tesla Storm, Frost Blast, and Mr. Peaks aren't listed as returning. Expect some of them to appear, each with 2 new augments and additional minor augment slots to unlock to bolster your offensive capabilities to still further during Season 1. Okay, Black Ops 7 general changes to augments. Complete coverage on augments intel. We have prepared an entire separate augments research blog to detail all the returning, adjusted, and new augments available across all perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades. In the augments intel blog, there are lists of adjustments, perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades. They are specific to each type. Juggernaut example shown above. To start with, though, here are some general changes to augments. Round preservation. Anytime an augment enables an enemy to be charmed, brain rot is the obvious example. Charmed zombies now avoid slaying the last zombie in the round, allowing you or your teammate to inflict the final blow. Especially helpful if you're kidding an enemy, kiting an enemy while investigating a map more closely. Bigger game. All big game augments for ammo mods will receive a buff to damage or frequency that they trigger. Augment example: big game, brain rot, and napalm burst ammo. Mods will now charm or burn an elite enemy more frequently. Area of effectiveness, damage types without a hit location. Deadwise, lightning strike, augment for example, are no longer automatically considered critical hits or headshots. Note this also applies to any equipment and some traps. One shot, one chance, augments that operate on a per shot influence regarding ammunitions or weapons that have multiple pellets or an area of effect damage now have a very small cooldown so as to not make them overwhelmingly effective for those weapon types. Augments examples including Dead Again, Deadshot, Daiquiri perk, and Critical Eye Depth Perception perk. Health Overcharge, a new feature for Black Ops 7 Zombies, is over a hill, modifying buff that allows players to temporarily increase their maximum health using certain augments or equipment. Look for a full explanation later in this blog. Coca-Cola Intel and Wisp Tea. A total of 12 perks are available to bolster you and your team with different abilities. You can obtain as many perks as there are available in a map and can also receive random or all perks using specific gobblegums. New perk, Wisp Tea. Drink to summon a companion wisp after killing zombies. This perk specializes in adding a protective ethereal creature that remains near the player, appearing only after the player inflicts a large amount of damage to the enemy. Use of field upgrades, equipment, and other high damage items quickens the summoning. Once summoned, the wisp begins to slay nearby zombies for around 30 seconds. 2 minutes after, it can be summoned again. The wisp is summoned after defeating a number of zombies. The number is important rather than the speed of slaying, though obviously the wisp will appear more quickly if the enemies are killed with haste. The wisp targets all zombie types indiscriminately. The wisp also realizes the importance of turning around and will refrain from killing the last zombie remaining. Major augments: Mask of Wraith, the demon does more damage. Mask of Salvation, the fox can revive you while it's active. This can be done up to 3 times per match. Mask of Distraction, the monkey attracts enemies and does damage in an area. Mask of Benevolence, the maiden does not attack but will periodically heal you. Minor augments: Extension, increase the wisp lifetime. Haste, decrease the cooldown before a wisp can be summoned. Zombie Sitter, the wisp will attract and avoid damaging the last zombie in the round until the round times out. Fetcher, the wisp will pick up items and power-ups for you aside from the nuke. Coca-Cola's and Dale Wonder Fizz updates. Base purchase price of Coca-Cola's is based on previously purchased perks and increases to the price. Now don't include ones you may have obtained for free, using power-ups, gobbleguns, or Easter eggs, for example. In Black Ops 6, Dale Wonder Fizz machines became available at round 25. In Black Ops 7, the arrival of the Dale Wonder Fizz machine is dependent on you and your teammates. It now also arrives after a certain number of perks have been brought, including repurchases by all players. Ammo mod, intels, and fireworks. The elemental upgrades you secure for your weapons through the arsenal machine using salvage or via item drops or gobblegums return, and there are 6 to choose from. You can apply a single ammo mod to any weapon you're carrying. You can have any ammo mod active on any of your loadout weapons, up to 2 main and 1 melee. But each weapon requires a separate ammo mod purchase. They give the affected weapon a percentage chance to inflict a special effect if an attack lands on an enemy. The ammo mod also usually has an elemental damage effect, which can inflict extra damage on enemies that are weak to a particular element. After an ammo mod activates, it enters a cooldown state before the chance of activation begins again. New ammo mod, Fireworks. Each bullet that hits a normal or special enemy has a chance to launch fireworks that target enemies. Okay. Last seen in Black Ops 3 Zombies, this ammo mod is as brightly colored as it is deadly, filling the air above and illuminating the nearby combat zone in a fiery light show, leading to a series of firework explosions that detonate and rip the undead apart in a vivid display of wanton violence. As the initial explosive light show has occurred, damaging zombies caught up in the vicinity, stars are launched into the skies before exploding. This subsequent explosion launches a set of individual flares from the stars that fly out and home in on additional random threats within the general vicinity. The chance of fireworks activating depends on the enemy type, and once the light show is over, expect a small cooldown window before it is available again. Major organs, big game, fireworks can activate on elite enemies, creating a bigger light show. Starbursts, fireworks explode immediately, sending flares through enemies in all directions. Weeping Willow, instead of targeting enemies, the flares will land on the ground and explode for a while. Firewheel, create two fire wheels that spin around and deal and damage enemies. Minor organ, Starlight, fireworks launch more flares. Big Bang, fireworks flares deal more damage to specials and elite enemies. High Yield, increase the area of effect. Short Fuse, fireworks cooldown is reduced. Field upgrades, Intel, and Toxic Growth. Expect 6 field upgrades that are still swappable during a match via the pause menu, and continue to scale in damage as the rounds continue with the following changes. Field upgrades have lower charge costs earlier in matches. The number of foes you need to defeat before the field upgrade is fully charged and can be activated. Expect to slay a small additional number of enemies before activation as the rounds progress. Each additional use will have a slightly increased cost to fully charge. New field upgrade, Toxic Grove. Summon a deadly growth of thorns in front of you, supporting a more defensive playstyle and extremely useful if you're guarding a narrower entry point from an advancing horde. Toxic Growth allows you to deploy a thicket of viciously sharp thorns that have an additional benefit of being poisonous. Hold down and block pathways and/or incoming weapons with the latest in mutant plant life. Add a powerful improvement to your capabilities to inflict toxic damage. This bush of vines grows rapidly on the ground with a specific width, height, and depth to learn the dimensions to aid in tactical placement. Enemies that move through toxic growth are slowed as they are poisoned and torn apart as the toxic growth weakens before finally disintegrating after time or after inflicting a set amount of damage. Toxic growths don't harm you or your teammates. No more than 3 toxic growths can be active at once. Major organs or artisant. Toxic growth takes up a wider area and enemies that enter growth continue to be slowed after leaving it. Cordyception. The first normal or special enemy to walk into the growth is entangled and charmed, attacking other enemies that enter. Pollination. Enemies killed by the growth explode, dealing toxic damage to nearby enemies and slowing them. Zoochory. The first normal or special enemy to walk into the growth becomes the toxic growth itself. Minor organs, Ankle Shredder. Enemies moving through the growth are even slower. Green Thumb significantly increased the toxic growth health. Extra charge increases max charges by 1. Plant Fruit. Killing enemies with toxic growth has a chance to drop healing fruit. Black Ops 7 Gobblegums. The single-use edible power-ups that provide unique and mostly powerful benefits to the player are also back with some new and delicious flavors. And Pack-a-Punch... and packs are assembled in the same way as before. Don't know why I said Pack-a-Punch. You can have up to 5 packs, each with 5 Gobblegums in them in your loadout to choose from before a match, or at the pause menu within a match. Additional Gobblegums are rewarded by playing matches of Black Ops 7 Zombies to purchase, available to purchase as packs in the Call of Duty store, available within seasonal passes, or as rewards during limited time modes and events. All Gobblegums you've obtained in Black Ops 6 will carry forward into Black Ops 7 at launch. Gobblegums are only removed from your inventory after activation and once the effect is completed. The color of a Gobblegum is related to their rarity color, and genuinely the color of a Gobblegum... And genuinely, how powerful the effect of the Gobblegum is. Here's the list. Increasing in rarity. Blue, rare, epic, purple, orange, legendary, red, ultra, rainbow, whimsical. The pattern of a Gobblegum is related to their type and how they genuinely function. Swirled, striped, instant effect as soon as you consume the Gobblegum. Plain, solid, timed effect that starts immediately, then counts down for a period of seconds. Flicked and speckled, conditional effect that only activates once something else happens to trigger it. Gobblegums have been incorporated into Dead Ops Arcade 4, though there are purist Dead Ops Arcade 4 modes where Gobblegums are disabled. Changes to Gobblegums. An acquired taste. You can now recycle any Gobblegums and convert them into essence. There's when multiple players are accessing a Gobblegum machine, expect a small cooldown every time you obtain a Gobblegum to allow other teammates a chance to interact with the machine. Instant gratification. Power up. Summoning Gobblegums like Killjoy on the house and Hidden Power now automatically activate the power-ups they summon. Adjusting the tactics of when to employ them and removing the need to physically run to them. A hasty departure. Exit strategy now automatically exfils the players who use their Gobblegum, counting as a successful exfil. This is partially due to the new exfil feature in Black Ops 7. Okay. Available Gobblegums Black Ops 7 launch. We got 10 rare Gobblegums, so 11 epic, 12 legendary, 7 ultra, 7 whimsical. I'll just go through them. Or just on the screen. I'm not going to read them all out. New Gobblegums. A variety of potent sweet treats are available at the next launch of Black Ops 7. Ranging in both rarity and power. Here are the 6 new Gobblegums arriving with 41 returning pieces of hardcore candy. New Gobblegum Rare Aftertaste. Conditional. Activates on revive. Keep all your perks after being revived. Requipment. Timed. Lasts 5 minutes. Your equipment slots refill over time. Power Vacuum. Timed. Lasts 5 minutes. Kills have a higher chance to spawn power-ups. Round off conditional. Activates on round transition round. Prevented from advancing for 2 rounds. Armageddon. Instant. Receive a 3-plate armor vest and full plates. Gift card. Instant. Gain 30,000 essence. Cannot be combined with other bonuses. Recycling your gums for fun and profit. In Black Ops 7, one or more of your chosen Gobblegums can be crushed during a match while they're in your inventory and converted into essence on the fly. The Gobblegum is removed just as if it had been consumed, and essence added to your inventory. Instead of using the Gobblegum in the normal way, you have a second option to crush it in your hand. Once you select it in your HUD, once converted, essence is automatically awarded. The amount of essence you receive is dependent on the rarity of the gobblegum, with whimsical being the lowest and ultra being the highest. The double points power-up stacks with this essence reward, awarding you double the normal amount of essence. The epic rarity profit sharing gobblegum also stacks with this essence reward, awarding it to nearby players as well as yourself. This feature may be disabled for specific zombies game modes. Rampage Inducer, basically, it's the same as Black Ops 6. I'll just do this. There we go. I'll move over. Wall buyers, armor, weapons, ammo. Use essence to purchase a new weapon from a glowing outline seared into a wall. The glow of the outline indicating the rarity, which upgrades to a more valuable rarity on the wall bar as the match progresses, or add to your protection by selecting armor from glowing plated outlines across the map. Weapon wall bars are now allow you to purchase ammos at a discounted price for the weapon indicated on the wall bar. Once the initial wall weapon is bought, armor wall bars have been combined, allowing you to purchase level 2 armor, then level 3 armor from the same armor wall bar. Armor wall bars continue to offer you a full repair to your armor if you have the essence once you purchase the armor level upgrade. Ammo caches, armor weapons, ammo. Ammo caches return to Black Ops 7 with a new look and audio, providing a refill of the weapon you're currently holding. Ammo cache prices are specific to each weapon and increase each time the weapons are pack-a-punch. In addition to ammo caches, wall bars are now another way to obtain ammunition. Mystery box. The mystery box is a strange and infernal machine sitting on the ground as monolithic slabs of indeterminable technological origin. For 950 essence, you can activate or spin it, allowing you to obtain a random arrangement. When activated, a strange skull carved sarcophagus slowly rises from its obsidian base, presenting the weapon as the coffin floats apart into disparate pieces. What's in the box? Activate the mystery box and wait a few seconds as weapons and equipment randomly cycles through a selection, with the final choice appearing in a crackling storm of electricity. The right tools for the job. Once the weapon the mystery box has gathered for you is displayed, the color of the small electrical storm indicates the weapon's rarity. You have a choice to obtain an uncommon, rare, epic, or legendary weapon, or a wonder weapon. Weapon rarity continues to improve as the round progresses, meaning fewer times spent looking at common rarity armaments in later rounds before respinning. The mystery box now has a chance to provide an ether tool to instantly upgrade your weapon's rarity. Support items, aka scorch streaks, no longer appear in the mystery box. Melee weapons no longer appear in the mystery box. The chance to obtain wonder weapons now gradually increases a bit more than previously as rounds progress, but are still a rare phenomenon. Crafting tables and equipment. Basically, it's the same. I'll skip that. Yeah. Lethal, skip that. Supports and score streaks. Oh yeah, there's a new disciple injection. You temporarily transform yourself into a disciple. After injecting yourself with an unstable serum, your crew member's writhing body quickly transforms into a ferocious, floating killing machine. With this devastating new power, you're able to cause some serious havoc, including grab and hurl, raise a normal zombie at range into the air and hurl them at other foes, inflicting powerful dark ether damage. Drain life, focus your feeding powers to slow down and drain the enemies from any normal special or zombie. Unholy Scream, release a sonic blast that stuns those caught in the audio damnation. Arsenal, this is basically the same, so I'm just going to skip that. Returning, that sort of stuff. Pack-a-Punch machine, here we go. The Pack-a-Punch is a beating heart of any round-based zombies map. Once you've gathered enough essence, step up and upgrade your weapon instantly. Primary, melee, and even wonder weapons can be enhanced up to 3 times. Each tier boosting damage, ammo capacity, renaming the weapon, and sometimes adding surprising effects. Alongside raw power, every upgrade delivers a striking new look and sound, with glowing camos that can be toggled on or off in settings, and if you'd rather keep your weapon's original look. In Ashes of the Damned, there's one important difference to the Pack-a-Punch machine. It is mobile. Being clamped to the exhaust doesn't upgrade to old Tessie. The Wonder Vehicle Pack-a-Punch machines return to more expected stationary positions during survival mode maps. Mode matches. You can enable or disable Pack-a-Punch weapon camos in the menu before a match or by bashing the machine before obtaining the Pack-a-Punched weapon. There are more investigations needed to fully understand the secrets of the Pack-a-Punch machine in Black Ops 7. TED tasks. Periodically phasing in and out of the dark ether is a strange interface console with an oversized TED head attached to it. Access it and then complete a specific timed task that TED has assigned for you. The reward you receive increase in rarity depending on how well you complete the task. Expect rewards to include equipment, tools, and random perks. Perk rewards are usually related to those a player doesn't already have. Hard presets and customizations are already coming back, so I'll skip that. New Exfil phone booth. With Raptor 1's fate currently unknown, you won't be relying on a helicopter airlift to exfil you and your team when the going gets overly chaotic. Fortunately, an archaic German Telefonzellen booth, repurposed as a cosmic gateway portal, can be called upon, both literally and figuratively, to extricate you from the mayhem. These boosts activate periodically through the match. The phone rings, and if you answer it, a portal is conjured where the player requested for exfil. However, this also brings in a fearsome, high-value target entity and its minions. This HVT and its underlings must be slain before a time limit expires, and if successful, the portal becomes fully accessible. Fail, and you die horribly. During the fight, all the other phone booths throughout the map start to activate their own portals. Step through these portals and they link to the phone booth with the HVT. This allows other teammates elsewhere on the map to quickly teleport in to lend a hand. In Black Ops 7, it's important to decide whether to participate in the exfil or not. If all teammates accept, you should all focus on slaying the HVT within the time limit and escaping via the phone booth where the HVT was summoned to end the match. If all teammates accept and you fail to slay the HVT within the time limit, you are overwhelmed by zombie forces and fail to exfil. New to Black Ops 7, if some teammates decline exfil, they can choose to help or ignore their fellow players engaged in HVT combat. Whether their HVT is slain or not, players declining to exfil can continue in the match afterwards without penalty. Players were voted to accept the exfil will end their match, whether they defeat the HVT or die trying. Additional features. There are a variety of updated and new features you definitely need to know about that can benefit your zombies experience in several diverse and interesting ways. Melee weapon adjustments. There's a beneficial change common critical hits. This means you're able to aim at target, strike them in the head and cause critical attacks to great new damage in essence. You have more control over the swing and arc of the weapon from start to impact, and more importantly the timing of the attack to ensure a critical hit is achieved. Melee heavy attacks. The heavy attack you you can use with any melee is now adjusted to be a little slower, but able to deal more damage. Health overcharge, enhance health. The most you can raise your health by combining augment effects like Juggernaut's probiotic augment and the stim shot example is 100 plus health above your current health maximum. Overheal employee specific and tactics, and you can increase your health still further. This bonus to your health is temporary, meaning unlike your regular health, it does not regenerate over time. The bonus is not lost once your current health drops below the normal maximum, but it can be temporarily reacquired. Auto revives and area criticals. Auto revive on a new round. When a round completes, expect any player in position to be auto revived. Area of effectiveness, as noticed in the augment section of this blog. Damage types without a hit location. Dead wires, lightning strike, augment, for example, are no longer automatically considered critical hits or headshots. Note this also applies to an equipment and some traps. Zombies gameplay systems. I think I might end this video here. I'll quickly run through this stuff. New intels, save, load and rejoin, solo pausing, firing range armory that returns. All the skins you got for completing the Easter eggs of Black Ops 6 return in Black Ops 7. All double XP tokens, all gobble guns, all augment research, all that, all your so yeah, all that sort of stuff will return in Black Ops 7. And then this is Dead Ops Arcade 4. I'm not too interested in this, so I'll let you look at this at your own time. But yeah. Anyways, guys, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.